Hello babies, it is your girl, the queen of content, Brittany Bed here. Yesterday I went to my socials and I just put it out there, hey, if you want help with your content, tell me what your offer is, tell me who it's for and what it's all about, and I will do a reaction video telling you the direction I would take. So first up, we have Miss Rebecca. You can pause to read this. You can see it's cut off at the bottom. It was long. I couldn't get it all in one screenshot, but she's talking about how her main offer that she really wants to get going right now is the purpose formula. I'm going to take this away so I'm not talking around it. She goes on to say that it's primarily for women who are in their 30s to 50s who have been in narcissistic or abusive relationships. And in this program, she walks them through creating a blueprint to finding more purpose and more joy in their lives, which who does not want that, right? I am a big believer in situational content, meaning let's get into the hearts and minds and bodies of your ideal client. Right now, in this very second, what is happening? For me, when I'm recording this, it's 1:45. It's Tuesday afternoon. It is August. It is still summer. So what is going on for my person? And so when you're dealing with something that is heavier, like trauma, why can't I talk today? Narcissists, abuse, those types of things. That's one of those situations where pain points are definitely not the vibe, because we don't want to put our ideal clients back into a triggered state. We definitely do not want those things, right? And I'm just going to give a little disclaimer here. I think we have gone, and I've said this in my content so many times, we have gone so far in the other direction of not wanting to talk about pain points that it's almost gaslighty to our audience. Let's pretend your reality isn't real and only talk about the desires. I think that's just as harmful. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. Pain point marketing still works. You just have to do it well. The problem with pain point marketing was that it was you're in pain, everything sucks, and guess what? It's never going to get better until you hire me. That was abusive. That was gaslighty. But if we can acknowledge where your ideal client is right here, right now, today, what's going on, and also highlight their desires, you're doing a good job in your marketing, okay? You're just doing a good job in your marketing, because that shit always works. So my best piece of advice for content for you, Rebecca, today is you said in your comment to me that you have a blueprint. You help them create a blueprint, which tells me you already have your process. You know what steps you are going to take your ideal client through to get them from their current reality, which is point A, to their desired reality, which is point B. And I'm going to hazard a guess, and I could be wrong, but it's probably been a beat since you've shared that process. What does it look like when they hire you? What is the work they can expect? Because here's another thing that happens in the online space. We tend to shy away from talking about doing the work. Nobody wants to do any work. Everyone wants to just make money for free and be happy for free. No one wants to acknowledge anything that's going on. We just want everything to be so simple, so easy, and just handed to us on a silver platter. And so a lot of people in their marketing have shied away from actually talking about the work required, which means we're calling in a bunch of lazy people who don't want to do any work, who you kind of have to drag through, and we are just not about that life. So your homework, Rebecca, is just take some time today, look at the clock, and get inside your ideal client's minds, okay? What is going on? What is the reality? What is she thinking about? What's keeping her up at night? What is hitting her brain the second she wakes up? What is consuming her? What are the sights, smells, tastes, sounds, feelings around her right here, right now, in this moment? And what is her desire? What is her end goal? And make it very, very fucking clear. None of this vague crap that we're seeing all over the space. What does she want? How does she want that to feel? Keep asking yourself, well, what does that mean? Well, what does that look like? How is that playing out? Until you have very, very clear and specific responses And then I want you to go, hey, this is what's up. You and I both know it. This is what you want. You and I both know it. When you work with me in the purpose formula, I believe that's what it was called before I shut it down. I believe it was called the purpose formula. Here's the formula for finding your purpose, and share your process, girl. Do not hold it behind a paywall. That is the gold. People want to, they're not going to go and do this work without you. I can guarantee no one is seeing what you're reading on the internet and going, that's really good stuff. I'm going to go sit down for an hour and do this. They're not. They're just not. People are way too lazy. So, yep, you're going to tell them exactly what your process is. They're not going to go and take action. They're not going to go and implement. They're not going to get the transformation because they don't have you there. Pitch the shit out of the offer. You want this? Here's how we're going to do it. Simple, simple, simple. Here are the steps. Simple doesn't mean easy. That's okay. So that they can see themselves working through the steps. They know exactly what to expect. And then the offer is super duper clear on how to work with you. And put the link. Tell them whatever your call to action is. But make it so clear. Don't, oh, let's chat. Oh, hit me up. Like, no. You want this and you want it now. And in order to get this starting today, we need to start working through this work. And you need to book a call. You need to DM me this word. You need to go and buy it. However you want to do it, that's how you're going to do it. But be so like clear and give them direction. Like boss those people around because they need it. They need it. They're talking themselves out of it. Tell them exactly what you expect from them. And like, I would love to see this piece when you post it. Please feel free to tag me. But yeah, share that gold, girl. Share that gold.